And what I mean by that, that's that lethal injection. Feds do not play when you fucking with their informants, my nigga. You will get the death penalty. Trust and believe that shit. I watched a lot of niggas in MCC and Otisville, my nigga, that had a lot of heart that was telling and knew wasn't nothing gonna happen to them. You fuck around and cut one of them bitches with a razor blade, you gonna get about 5 or 10 extra years. You can't play with them rats in that motherfucker, my nigga. And they'll bang out with you. Don't think because a nigga told he's soft. Even niggas on the streets are rats. Don't forget a motherfucker used to push a nigga shit back. So niggas get these motherfucking false things about these rats, man. There's rats out this motherfucker that just ain't want to go to jail, but they still get busy in the joint and out the joint. So yeah, man, shit be real. Shit be real. But the piggyback off what that young lady was saying about the streets and paperwork, you right. You really don't supposed to speak on a nigga unless you really got his paperwork out in the street. That's a violation. You get your motherfucking head hit for that, whether the nigga told or not. You ain't got proof. I mean, it's a double-edged sword. Even if you got proof a nigga told in the street, nigga hit your head just for exposing you, for exposing them. And then if you do got the paperwork, nigga hit your head again for exposing them. You know, if you don't got the paperwork, nigga hit your head just for you saying it. You know what I mean? So it's wild, man. It's wild.
Yeah, I know rats where I'm from. They running around punching on niggas who calling them rats, but you rat.
Man, I know a nigga that was locked up, man. I watched him break a nigga jaw in Otisville. Nigga called him a rat. And the nigga was a rat. And that rat broke his motherfucking jaw.
That shit
So
boil you down. That shit boil you down that you better be certified enough to be telling this nigga he's a rat.
right, right.
That's
That's
the
why a
fact.
lot of times, man, motherfuckers just mind their business. You know, the way I look at it, I don't give a fuck about a rat, my nigga. I'm not gonna be more mad at the rat than the nigga he told on. You know what I mean? Fuck it. You know what I mean? Just stay the fuck away from.
It just means if you call somebody a rat, you gotta be the
But I,
one to handle it. You have to be the one to step up and handle your business. So basically, turns into a personal issue. Like you call somebody a rat, that's on you now. Now you gotta handle it. Yeah, you gotta step up to that plate.
yeah,
You know.
So
that's a
so
fact.
with
That
that
shit's so
with
crazy.
that being said, my son was out of line then with that shit because he wasn't willing to do nothing to the nigga that he was
That's a
speaking on.
fact. He would get
What,
removed. Here, he would get
what,
removed for that.
See, but
my,
He go on the next one.
sometimes it's bigger than wanting to do something to nigga you speaking on. Sometimes you might not just want you. I don't want to do nothing to you, but I don't want my folks to be dealing with
right.
Exactly.
you. And I'm wrong
Yeah,
if I
but when
don't
you
do that.
speaking
If
on
my
the
folks,
internet about a nigga who everybody already know, like an outpour, everybody already know that ain't no news for you to speak on his cooperation. That's common knowledge. So you know, I understand that part about that grapevine technology we call grapevine, where you telling the homies like, "Hey, watch that." But that ain't the case with my son and that outpost shit. He literally was on the internet speaking on a motherfucker. He wasn't trying to see, pull up on, or nothing.
Right.
So yeah, that that
And, pi-
that's
and
that,
My son is an attention seeker.
no, bro, that also boil down to what the OG just said. Like, I'm not like I'm gonna say you're a rat because it's paperwork saying that you're a rat, but I'm not trying to go through nothing with you, nigga, because you're a rat. Like he just said, them feds gonna give you, nigga, they gonna hang you for fucking with one of them people. So it's
yeah,
just
you
like
gonna
fucking
get
with a
that
cop at
needle,
that.
my nigga. Yeah, they gonna send your ass to the moon, or you gonna get that lethal injection. It
For
ain't a whole
real,
lot
for
to that.
real.
You're not. They don't play yo when you. Man, listen, man. If Elpo was still working, like let's say, because they say he really supposed to have been witness protection, but he walked out or some shit. I don't know what the room is. But yo, if they find out who did that shit to that nigga and he was still under them U.S. Marshals, man, nigga might as well hang it up. Nigga won't get that motherfucking needle because they gotta send that message out. You ain't fucking with our rats. We gonna protect our rats. You gonna
But
get
I
that lethal
Exactly.
injection.
disagree. I
Exactly.
disagree with what King said because I feel like if you know somebody snitched and it's already in paperwork or whatever, and you just let motherfuckers know like I don't fuck with that, and I don't want that ain't what I stand for. This and that. That don't necessarily mean that you gotta be willing to go do something to a motherfucker who about to risk their freedom because another motherfucker told on somebody else.
But what
That's
he's saying is
when
don't
it
speak on it then. I think that's what my man was saying. Like, yo, if a nigga a rat, I'm not fucking with him. But it ain't for me to really talk about the nigga unless a nigga
But if
want them
that's the
problems.
case, then this whole room wouldn't have been created. Cause we
Exactly.
speaking on a motherfucker right now. So that don't
Yeah.
even make sense
And,
altogether.
and not
Yeah,
only
that
even
doesn't
that, when
even
you
make
rat
sense to
on
even say
somebody,
that.
when you rat on a nigga, you open yourself up for all types of criticism. So you can't say what a motherfucker can or can't say to or about you because you
You,
told.
you got a point
Exactly.
there
I
too.
tell
Right.
you
Yeah,
what,
That's
Yeah.
what I'm
that's like
saying.
you a
So
barber. You
what I
can't be
was
mad
saying
at
to
somebody.
King was off of his delivery was that yes, people gonna speak on it, but that don't mean that they have to be the one to feel like they gonna retaliate. They just cause you speak on what something is written and said, don't mean that, oh, I gotta be the one to go do something to a motherfucker. Like, nah, I'm not. As a grown ass man, you shouldn't want to have to. You shouldn't even want to risk your freedom and leaving your family because of what another motherfucker got going on in the streets with somebody else that ain't got nothing to do with you. That's back to minding your business.
What you say,
man,
nigga? Don't fight me. You
I
should have
stopped,
fought the
And
case, nigga.
he
I
called him
stopped.
a rat, so he should feel disrespected. It's not obligated for my son to do anything. If he feel like he's a rat, then he should respond if he that gangster.
That's my
Man,
point.
that shit don't even mean nothing, bro. Niggas be on paperwork and niggas still be housing them niggas in the feds. When I did my time, I got on the yard with my co-defendant. He was hanging with some niggas from Brooklyn, some blood niggas. I say, yo, I'm finna smash this nigga. Them niggas say, I bet, bruh. They come pick me up 12 o'clock out my bed at you. You going to the shoot. We got a separate tease order. Your co-defendant on the yard. We heard you finna do such and such. Your ass going up. I got shipped all the way to Missouri. So since then, I
Nigga
be like,
dropped
you
the
know
note.
what? Nigga, I ain't even motherfucking a nigga snitch on me and he on the yard, man. Fuck telephone scam anything. If I'm gonna get down, I'm gonna get down.